Gaming, and brought to you live on twitch.tv at Commando Gaming 1. Just a reminder, if you're watching this on YouTube or through playthrough, if you give us a follow to our channel, you're actually entered into our monthly Funko Pop giveaway. So if you like Funko Pops or if you like free stuff, definitely reach out to us, give us a follow, and you'll be entered in to win. The more you engage with our channel, the better your chances are to win the Funko Pop giveaway. So here we are. We've got pretty much a whole mech bay full of clan technology at this point. We do have some holdovers. Our Mackie is providing artillery support. And then we do have some Atlases, of course. But for the most part, we've fully gone to the dark side with respect to clan technology. So just an update scheduling wise, we're probably going to have a significant update either next week or the weekend after. When that happens, we are going to be doing a fresh start because there's going to be significant changes in that update. For now, we are just going to be stomping around clan space, having some fun. So that's our goals here. Alright, we got two missions left on this planet. Hey, Skewed One, I am having a great morning. Hope you are as well. How's work been lately? What's going on with you? Give us a full update. So we have a capture base and a recovery mission. We'll do the recovery mission first. And we'll see if we have time to travel to another planet. Should have a little bit more time to play than we did yesterday. So we're taking our Madar, our Blood Asp, Warhawk, Mackie for fire support, Timberwolf, and we will take a Viper to be our scout for today. Let's see. Actually, one of these Timberwolves is a energy build. Alright, so we should actually switch Bloody Doves, and then we'll put Coldfire in the Timberwolf. That's the dual PPC. But I still need a pilot. Our sensor lockers have been hit hard lately. Okay, we'll go with Sandman here as our sensor locker. And head on out. Okay, Skewed One says Wednesdays are usually light, so I've actually been home for a few hours for a change at this time. So I've been chilling with a bit of Fuser for a little bit. How goes the Fuser? Are you still as excited about it as you were a couple weeks ago? Hopefully you're still enjoying that. I could see how it would be a game you play when you just want to relax, for sure. That makes a lot of sense. Now how do you, in Fuser, since there isn't a scoring system, it's usually just for personal enjoyment to see what cool songs you can come together. Is there a way to gauge how you're doing in that game, or is it pretty much just, hey, if I like the song, then I did a good job. If I don't, then I didn't do a good job? I mean, what is the rundown on Fuser? Interestingly enough, I was actually reading a article about Star Citizen. Star Citizen is a Kickstarter game that was supposed to come out in 2006. They're still working on it. But it's actually in the Guinness Book of World Records for the most amount of money crowdsourced to develop a game. And they were talking about the fact that against here.
Yeah.
All right, let's start out with our Viper, who's going to be our sensor locker. So let's actually pop the Viper up to the top of the hill here. See what we can see. Alright, so we got a fire moth, a kingfisher. I don't think I've seen a kingfisher before. A viper eagle. Let's take a look at this kingfisher. Alright, so it's an assault. Okay. So it's an assault with SRM6, ER small laser, medium pulse, large pulse, large pulse. So it's a pretty much an energy build assault. Interesting. Alright, let's do let's put a tag on that kingfisher for sure.
Have the advantage.
Yeah, that's a brand new mech. I've never seen a kingfisher before. All right, let's roll our Timberwolf out to the right here. See if we can start working on this fire moth. It's pretty evasive, so the hit percentages here are not going to be the best. Let's do Battlelord just to move the hit percentage up a little bit. And we'll go. The longest for that is 64 bars of music. If I mess around with my cabling, I could record the video with OBS or the like through my Elgato. Okay. So it's limited to 64 bars of music if you want to export
Waiting
them.
on you,
So,
Commander.
all right, so we got a good hits on that fire moth. Let's see if we can roll in our
Moving to
other
position.
Timberwolf. See if we can finish this fire moth off. Don't really care about salvage on a fire moth, so let's just go center torso. All right, that's a good start. Good start.
Gotcha.
Our Viper's probably going to be our recovery mech here. Although my preference would be to just clear the board. Alright, we got a summoner. Ouch. Hard hits on our Viper there. I'm having a really hard time finding a clan mech that is a good scout.
Yes,
It's one of my challenges right now, to be honest with you, because it feels like the clan mechs that have a lot of speed are very squishy and not as evasive as they should be for being that squishy. So I'm kind of in a tough spot as far as coming up with a good scout here in clan space. So we're going to play around with it. I have a Nova I'm reworking. That might be a little better tonnage-wise. But as you can see, this Viper is getting beat up
Reporting light damage.
already. And it's already in the first round. That doesn't really bode well for us here. Let's put our snipers up on top of this ridge here. Yeah, I mean, it could be the Viper just got hit with a lucky shot there. I mean, in clan space, you have the fact that obviously you're fighting against the clans, and they have superior aiming technologies, so that offsets a lot of your evasion, but still, alright, you got a blood asp there. I'd like to add another blood asp for neck bay. And as you can see, our Viper is really getting beat up.
That was a nasty hit.
Yeah, it does have ECM in it, I'm pretty sure. I'll have to double check. But it feels like the Viper is too... I mean, keep in mind I'm doing 4 skull missions and above against the clan, so we are facing some pretty heavy firepower, but it feels like the Viper is not going to be the answer for a scout for us. I want to thank everybody who's joining the stream. I want to encourage everybody to hop into the chat room, say hello, If you have any questions about this game or this mod, please jump in and give us the questions. We also have a Funko Pop giveaway, so if you give us a follow, you're entered into our Funko Pop giveaway. So please consider doing that. Once a month, we give away a Funko Pop. All right, we got our Mackie here. All right, so the reason I sensor locked that assault is I've modified our Mackie here to have dual sniper, so we can hit anything we want with a whole lot of heat. So basically, we're going for shutdown here. If we hit with both of these sniper artilleries, we might get a shutdown on this Kingfisher. Let's give it a go.
Heat be damned, I'm firing everything.
All right, plus 90 heat on that Kingfisher. So if he shoots, he's either going to shut down or possibly destroy himself.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Yeah, I mean, it might just be some bad rolls here, but I'm a little concerned about the fact that
Let's make some.
usually a Viper is a pretty good mech for sure for scouting, but maybe it's just some bad dice rolls here. We'll see. I want to thank everybody who's joining the channel. We got a good group of people watching us today. If we can get some interaction in the chat room, if you have any questions, just to give you an update, obviously I can answer your questions, but Skewed One is our moderator at the moment, and he is very knowledgeable in this game and can answer questions as well. So if you want to talk about Battletech lore, you want to talk about this mod,
I can see why people enjoy this line of work.
all things are fair game. A week from today, I should be broadcasting from our new studio, so I'm excited about that. But that does mean next Wednesday I will not be streaming because I'm going to be physically moving to the new studio. All right, so let's make sure our Viper is evasive as possible here.
Going full throttle.
That's 6 evasion. He should be surviving a lot better than he is. Alright, let's hit the rear of the summoner here. Nice rear shots. For a 40-tonner, one of the reasons I like the Viper is you can put a lot of firepower into it. Alright, there's sensor locks, so there we go. We lost 2 of our evasion there, so we're only evasion 4. So the best thing I can do to help support my Raptor here is to give the enemy better target. So let's push up with the rest of our force here. Alright, we actually have the enemy in a tough spot from a heat management situation. Both the Kingfisher and the Blood Asp are overheating, so that is good for us. Let's see what happens here. Oof, there again, our Viper is getting trashed. So,
I hear you.
I don't know if the Viper is the scout we're looking for. I don't know if it's the scout we're looking for. Bad pun. But, we'll see what happens here. Alright, so we have, alright, let's keep working on the Blood Asp. I want to save the Kingfisher for our sniper to see if we can get a headshot. Alright, there goes the Blood Asp. Ooh, pilot incapacitated. 5 salvageable parts. That's a good start. That's a nice consolation prize. 5 Blood Asp parts. Alright, see what the summoner does. Alright, see, the summoner's pushing up on some of our heavier units, so that's good for our Viper. Increases his chance to survive.
Receiving you.
Right, let's push up with our Blood Asp.
Position confirmed.
This Blood Asp has more firepower than I could ever use. But that's good in the event some of its weapons get knocked out. There we go. Structure exposed. Alright, let's see what the Kingfisher does. It's really overheated and it's an energy build. So is it going to keep firing away? Yep. So it's probably going to shut down here. I don't see how it cannot shut down. There we go. Kingfisher shut down and killed himself. Oh. Oh, how many parts? How many parts? Come on. And it's not going to tell me how many parts.
Yeah.
When they explode on their own accord, it never tells us how many parts. So we'll see what happens there.
On my way.
I mean, the good news is we're close to finishing up this mission in record time. Bad news is that
Target confirmed.
we didn't maximize salvage on that Kingfisher because it overheated and exploded.
Inflicted some heavy
I have
damage.
to think about my strategy. Yeah, so I can minimize the chances. Oh, we got another enemy force coming in. That's good. Oh, we got a second facility. That's why. So we've got 2 forces of mechs to take out, which is good. Yeah, skewed one. I'm pretty sure that's going to be a 1 part for us.
Damn it! I lost
Another
the
hit on our Viper.
What do you need, Commander?
Alright, so let's push up. Alright, so what do we have left here? We've got a Vapor Eagle that's already running hot. I guess we'll just hit the Vapor Eagle here. We're probably going to get a shutdown, hopefully, here. Oh, we're actually overheating.
Taking the shot,
See if
Commander.
we can get a shutdown on that Vapor Eagle. Not quite, but it's running hot for sure.
I'm on the clock. What do you want? All right, let's get down to it.
And I guess I'll do a precision strike on the Sumner. Just to finish it off here.
Oh, now
That's definitely overkill,
I'm legally
but we might as well
obligated
knock it out.
to be killed. I can see why people enjoy this line of work.
Alright, let's see what the Vapor Eagle does. It's probably going to shut itself down if it shoots. Yeah, it's almost certainly going to shut down now. And kill itself. Okay.
Standing by.
Alright. Our Viper's going to jump down, secure the objective.
Copy that.
Hopefully get itself out of the line of fire for a while. And then we got another enemy force, and then we have another objective to take out. Or capture. Alright, so let's see. Can we go? Yeah, we should be able to go along the cliff. No point in putting our mechs through all that heat. So we'll go around that inferno that we set up there. How's the restart going, Skewed One? What is your main lance up to now? Are you still rolling out that Irby?
Got it.
Skewed One
no
just
shooting.
did a restart recently, so you know I always find the first 300 days of any campaign to be the most fun and challenging. Because you're trying to scrape through with whatever parts and mechs that you can put together. So I find that part of a career very exciting to do the first 300 days. One of the reasons I don't normally go up to clan space too much, but I did it this time really just because we're buying time till we do a restart. is because once you get enough clan technology, this game gets crazy easy. Now, the first couple
What
of
do you need,
planets
Commander?
against the clans itself are very difficult because you're taking
Time to pour on the
inner
speed.
sphere mechs and trying to go toe-to-toe with clan mechs, which makes it very challenging.
I'm on the clock.
But once you get yourself a good amount of clan technology in your company, then it gets, you know, it definitely
Let's make some
twists
bad
things in your
decisions
favor.
at high speed.
Although we don't have any clan assaults yet, so we still have the fact that theoretically we're up against some serious enemies when we come up
Aye, aye.
against a clan assault. I'd still like to put together a dire wolf. That's by far one of my favorite mechs.
Acknowledged.
Right. Technically, we jumped right at the edge of the target zone, so we didn't get credit for securing it. That's kind of lousy.
Ready, Commander.
All right. So our Timberwolves outside of the Viper are faster mechs, so we're gonna have to make the Timberwolves our retrieval mech,
Waiting
I
on
should
you,
say.
Commander.
Now, the skewed one, I'm wondering maybe
Pedal to the
maybe a Timberwolf as my scout might be the way to go at this point. If I put a whole bunch of weapons on a Timberwolf that can be used for sensor locking, that might be the way to go. The Viper is not working out for us. And now I'm going to have to keep the Viper protected way in the back, because if the Viper dies, then we lose the mission. So he's not really a viable scout at this point. So I thought the Viper, in the past I've used a Viper and it's worked out pretty well as a scout. So we might try again. Maybe this is just, oh no.
Lost a unit.
Oh no. You're kidding me. Oh, you know what? He died before he secured the objective. So technically we didn't lose the objective there, thankfully. Alright, so that's kind of ironic. So we're gonna have to send somebody else to secure the secure the first
What do you need, Commander?
item here. Alright, so we'll have to redeploy to have someone capture that objective eventually. Probably pull off one of my
On the
Timberwolves
clock. What do you
and
want?
have it secure that objective.
Let's make some bad decisions at high speed.
Oh, your playthrough is still pretty much the same as Skewed One? Yeah, I'm really excited about doing a fresh start when the update comes out. I think it's going to be a significant update. You know, we're going to have battle armor, so that's going to be a big change for the game. Yeah, I'm going to have a Timberwolf double back and capture that objective. Alright. Oh, we got another Kingfisher. So we got two Kingfishers, two assaults on the map. Okay, so that's a good thing. Alright, so we might still salvage a Kingfisher here. If we can get enough mech parts. Alright, so it looks like that Kingfisher might be a missile build. Which I might like a little bit more. I'm not a huge fan of assaults as my laser builds for assaults. Or energy builds, I should say. I feel like you don't get as much bang for the tonnage that way. So let's put some PPCs on this Kingfisher.
Got it.
Throw off his accuracy. Alright. Nova Cat. I love the Nova Cat. Nova Cat is a really powerful 70-ton mech. Especially the energy build version.
Yes, Commander.
I'm a really big fan of.